Would you like to create more inner peace and balance using mindful movement? In this video, we're going to weave in some gentle standing yoga postures with our usual Tai Chi movements. We're going to make one seamless flow to create balance and inner peace. All right, so we'll start off with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen, just taking a few deep breaths in and out. And so with this sequence, you don't have to get it perfect, just follow along. I'll be your mirror image, and you can have a seat at any time. And then one more breath, nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. The hands can float down by the sides. And this time the arms float up to the sides. They circle in front as you gather in the energy, bring it into the heart, send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing down. Nice and easy, nice and slow. One more time, floating down and then floating back up, sink the chi. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot, the arms float up in front. The arms get heavy floating down, the knees and hips soften, opening the door. Rising up, softening down. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, open the door, the start of the journey. This time the arms float all the way up and over, the hands come together. Prayer position, the hands float down to the heart. Floating back up, the arms float all the way up and over and drift down. One more time, as the hands come up, they float together. We call this Anjali mudra, the prayer position. And then floating back up, drifting out and down. And then from here, circle around and hug the tree. Rounding out and soften, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the hands float down behind the back. They slide down the back, keeping your knees slightly bent or even straight, going all the way down, and bend the knees. Hands float forward, they drift all the way up, and then back down, sliding through, coming down the back, hinging from the hips, and bending the knees. The hands float up as we brush the earth in the sky. One more time, sliding down the back of the legs, and bending the knees. The hands come forward, floating up, and then all the way down, the hands float in front. Breathing in, scooping under, coming all the way up and over, and then down in front of the body. The bathing breath. Breathing in, gather into the body. Floating all the way down, one more time, the bathing breath. And then the hands float out in front. Draw the hands in towards the heart, and step out to the corner as you push the mountain. Breathing in as you draw in, breathing out as you push. And as always, take as many breaths as you can. Or take as many breaths as you like. One more time. This time as you push out, the back foot lifts, step the foot back. The arms float up, coming into Warrior One, the Virabhadrasana. Then the front leg straightens, the hands float down, hinging from the hips, keeping the spine long, the hands float up behind, the pyramid pose. Floating back up, the knee bends in front, arms rise up. And then floating back down to the pyramid pose. You can always keep a slight bend in your knee too, that's okay. And then coming back up one more time to Warrior One. This time we'll hold this position for a few breaths. Softening the shoulders, rooting down through the feet into the earth, tall through the spine, soft. The hands float down to shoulder height, step the back foot up, draw the hands in, push out to the corner, and step the front foot back in the hands, come towards the heart, shift the weight, step to the other corner, and push. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feeling all the sensations that you can. Bringing mindfulness to the body. One more time, the push. And this time as you push, the back foot steps back. The arms float up, front knee stays bent. Warrior one. And floating back down, front knee straightens, keeping the spine nice and long. The hands float up behind. Coming back up to warrior one, the front knee bends, arms rise up. And then coming in and out one more time, the pyramid pose. And then back up to warrior one. And then once again, rooting down through the feet, tall through the spine, fingertips energized, pointing up to the sky, shoulders soft. Then the hands float down to shoulder height, step the back foot up, the hands draw in and push. Step the foot back in, hug the tree, rounding out and soften. From here, the arms open up wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Step out to the side. As you step out, the bottom hand tosses the moon, the other hand pushes down. Circle it around again. Parting the wild horse's mane. Circling it around. Breathing. All right, this time as you toss away, the back foot steps back. And then catch the moon. This time as you toss away, the arms spiral and rotate, palms face down towards the earth. One hand reaches forward, the other behind. The warrior two. Reaching out through the fingers, softening the shoulders, rooting down. And then when you're ready, the back foot steps in. This hand here drifts across the horizon. Take your time as you step in, catch the moon. Other side, step out, parting wild horse's mane. Toss the moon. The other hand pushes down. Circle it around. Breathing, just feeling the sensations. How mindful can you be? All right, this time as you toss away, the back foot steps back. Catch the moon. This time as you toss away, the arms rotate and spiral. One arm reaches forward, the other behind. The warrior two. And you can adjust your feet as needed. Just feeling the body. Breathing. And then when you're ready, step the back foot in. Hug the tree. And then soften. From here, the arms float all the way over to the side. And then they drift down. Gently swaying side to side, like tall grass in the breeze. And then come over to one side, tap the heel in front. Step back in, other side, shift the weight, tap the heel. All right, this time tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, hand comes over the foot. This time, hand over the foot, other hand in front of the heart, playing the pipa, the Chinese guitar. Other side, breathing, circling it around, taking your time, no rush, nowhere to go. One more time, play the pipa. Then step in and hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the fingertips dip down into the earth. The hands float all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body like you're holding a column of air. Breathing in as you rise up. Breathing out. One more time, digging in the garden. And then reverse direction. The fingertips point up, they float all the way out and down, scooping under, coming back up the midline as we harvest from the garden. Circling it around. All right, one more time. This time, round out and hug the tree right out in front. The arms open up wide. This hand here scoops under, the other one on top, so you embrace the moon. And pivot on the heel, the toes point out to the side as you carry the moon around the earth. Circling it around. It's like you're carrying something precious. And then whichever way you were going, reverse direction. Circle it around, stirring the chi. Circulating the energy in the body. And then hug the tree. Bring it back to center. The arms open up wide. Then this hand scoops under the other one on top. Pivot on the heel, point the toes out to the side. Circle it around. The moon orbits the earth. And then reverse direction. Still breathing. Nice and soft. All right, this time hug the tree, bring it back to center, rounding out, and soften. Step the foot in a little bit closer, and soften. The arms open wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Step out to the side. The bottom arm floats up till it's parallel with the earth. The other hand pushes down, warding off. Circle it around. One more time. This time, bottom hand scoops under, fingertips slide down, and circle it around, roll back. Once again, taking your time, feeling all the sensations that you can. This time, toss it away. The arms float up, the hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, shift the weight forward, slide down, toss away, press. One more time. From here, the hands separate and draw them in towards the heart and push. Pushing the mountain. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. And then sit back, wipe the hand across the horizon. Take your time as you step in, catch the moon, step out to the other side. Bottom arm floats up, other hand floats down, warding off. Circle it around, storing the energy and then releasing. One more time, ward off. From here, bottom hand scoops under, fingertips slide down, circle it around, roll back. Shifting the weight, going with the flow. One more time. Then toss it away. The hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, shift forward. Slide down, toss away, press. One more time, press. And then from here, the arms separate, draw them in towards the heart, and push. Breathing in. Breathing out one more time. The tide rolls in. The tide rolls out. Sit back, open, wipe across. We'll do each movement one time, grasping the bird's tail. Step in as you catch the moon. Step out as you ward off. Roll back. Toss away. Press. Release. Draw in and push. Sit back, open, wipe across, other side, grasping the bird's tail. Step in, step out, ward off. Roll back. Toss away. Press. Release, draw in, and push. This time, sit back, the hands float to the center. Take your time as you step in. The hands circle out and away from each other. Then step one foot in, the hands meet at the heart. The foot comes to the other ankle. Still connected with the earth, or you can lift the foot up the leg, above or below the knee. We call this the tree pose. You can stay in this position, or you can reach up to the sky, or anywhere in between. If you are reaching, softening the shoulders. Once again, letting go of any tension you don't need. And then whenever you're ready, you can step down, the hands float down as well, step the other foot in, the hands meet back at the heart. The tree pose, keeping your foot rooted with the earth, or you can lift it up the leg above or below the knee. Breathing, keeping your hands here or reaching up. Spreading your branches, softening the shoulders, fingertips engaged. And then whenever you're ready, step down, hug the tree, and then soften. The arms open up wide. The hands float down, step one foot in. This time the foot lifts up in front, the crane. Or you can touch down, breathing in, breathing out. One more time. This time the arms can float up and over, just as much as you can. Then stepping down, other side, the crane. Touching down or just lifting right up. Floating down, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, the arms float up and over. And then stepping down to center, the arms float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. This hand here floats all the way up and over, down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the arm floats up. Breathing out, centering. Creating focus, clarity, peace, and harmony. One more time, centering. This time, both arms float up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften the hips and knees. Circle in front, gather in the energy, transform it into loving kindness, right at the heart. Floating back down. One more time, open the heart. The arms rise up, the hands float down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart, press out. Sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. Turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And then the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway very gently. Bamboo in the wind. Feeling into the body. Feeling into the breath. And feeling into the heart. Creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. We can finish with a bow.